back on the offense side of the ball here today in Gun Empty DC out of the Washington Commanders playbook here, and it's also called Gun Eagle H Tight as well if you're looking for it in other playbooks. It's mostly called, once you get into the playbook, it's something team specific. In Washington's case, it is called Gun Empty DC, but it's cool because you have the tight formation and you're spread out, so you can block an extra guy and things like that. Has some good man-beating routes. But let's just get into the scheme here. We'll match it just with a nickel formation per usual. And you can block Logan Thomas over here. You cannot block J.D. McKissick. Unfortunately, you have no option to block him. You can just put him on a flat or a hitch. I suppose you could motion him in a few steps here. Actually, you can't even motion him in. So yeah, they really don't want you blocking both sides. They want the defense to be able to blitz you from every angle. So, but to get into this scheme here, really what I like to do is attack the center of the field with McKissick and Thomas. In this case here on tight end option or stick, you have the tight end option route. In this case, it actually isn't a tight end. It is ran by Samuel here, and it's great for beating man coverage. It settles down in zone, bust breaks out against man, and you still have McKissick breaking into the seam. Logan Thomas as well, you can send him into the seam as well, attack something like this. Dotson going deep, and then you have Scary Terry. Don't throw it to a guy that's open, but Scary Terry coming underneath on that route there. And I probably should have threw it to Samuel there against man coverage, but attack the seams, catch the damn ball. I don't know what's going on there, but catch the ball. I mean, good stuff there. And stick, I mean, you can obviously just leave McKissick on his little hitch route. If you see something like that, get him a quick throws as well. You don't just have to attack downfield. You can always throw your tight end here, Logan Thomas, on a drag if you're really trying to get the quick throws past lead. I mean, I don't know what that was, but it works out. Put him on a drag, put him on an in, something like that if you're looking for just quick throws against your opponent. So good stuff there out of stick. And so stick and nod actually is our next play, and same thing, McKissick, great route. I mean, matching here against quarters, not good, but McKissick, great route over there. And then with Logan Thomas and then Samuel out here with the actual stick and nod route, good stuff there. And really, you can put your tight end just on an out route, on an in route, anything like that, to stretch the middle of the field. Put them on a streak as well, something like that. And another thing that would adds another layer to this is, unfortunately, we do have it actually, and Terry McLaurin's out there. So adding another wrinkle to this scheme is having outside apprentice, something like that, or wide receiver apprentice, and Terry McLaurin has that. So you put him on a curl or a C route out there, beats man really well. His original double move here in stick and nod is not a great route to get separation, but if you do have a corner route, that is absolutely ideal to beat man coverage. And here, I mean, you just throw it to your, I mean, Stuck's not having a throwing ability, and Wentz, I guess, has a noodle arm for some reason. I don't know why, but stick and nod, though, I mean, absolutely you can run it just stock as well, but you have your check down in McKissick. You just got to be able to get rid of the ball. But you have your check down in McKissick. You could always block your tight end, Logan Thomas, have a 6-man protection, run something like this, try to hit your guy just over the linebackers there, floating in there. Love that stick and nod route. And again, this route by Samuel is a great route to beat man coverage. Let's do, not that, but this would be like an ideal setup for this play here. You have your man beaters, and Terry McLaurin's just cooking them right there, and that's beautiful. That would be an exact setup. You have your C route to beat man, you have your stick and nod route to beat man, everything working good. And you still have your check down on the zig route to shorter zone coverages, or even to beat man itself if they're not shading to the outside. So next play here we have is flood, and you can leave this one stock here, or you can break this into two halves of the field. You can streak McKissick here, and you're going to be running a concept called dagger on the left side of the field with McKissick and McLaurin, where you're using McKissick as a clear out and Scary Terry coming underneath, and then you're just running flood on the other side where you are trying to hit this Samuel route. And not man coverage, see if we can hit the middle of the field here. Nice to have a bigger guy there as well. unfortunately, that is your running back. So, but I mean, you can see maybe even like Derrick Henry being in this scheme, a bigger guy like that. So here, I mean, that's just too easy. That's just too easy right there. But you're trying to find the holes in the defense. It's nice to have that extra blocker as well in this play in flood. I mean, you can always block Logan Thomas, streak your J.D. McKissick here, and I mean, attack the seams. You're attacking everywhere here. You have routes going everywhere. This is the all-out passing attack, right? You're spread out. I mean, obviously there's no run plays here or anything like that, but it's good stuff. I mean, you're cooking man coverage. I'm trying to wait for your guy underneath there, but I just kind of drifted to the right. Gotta stay in the pocket as well. But yeah, blocking this extra guy, getting a sixth man, trying to hit this dagger concept underneath. Just can't quite fit it in there right now. But and if you're actually, that's a perfect way to get into instant replay here. So McKissick is going to clear out this guy here. Hopefully it didn't really work this time. But if this defender over here, you're having a tough time clearing him out, we can streak the tight end something like this here and set up the play. Well, actually, let's get to the right play. We can actually just streak both of these guys and run basically the dagger route, the in route underneath of it. And we just can't get any protection right here, man. I mean, it's tough in Madden 23 with these running these deeper routes. That's why you have to have these quick patterns that we covered over here in stick and nod and stuff like that. These quicker hitting routes, you can set up these deeper plays you can kind of set up eventually here, like hitting the running back on a nice seam route, but he drops it. So, but you have plays down the seam. I mean, you have your man beater over here in the out route that you can just hit as a quick hitter. Carson Wentz has gotta make a throw for you, but you have your nice out route there. You can always put Thomas on just a quick flat, get him out there, make him pick, scramble out, right? Good stuff. Yeah, outside hitters hit these seams. Stick play, you have your option route, all good stuff there. And then you have just wide receiver corners. This is just one I like to include if you don't have outside apprentice, wide receiver apprentice, whatever have you. You are able to have corner routes on the field, you have C routes on the field, so you can block Logan Thomas, try to get as much of a protection as you can here, and then whatever you want to do with Samuel here, you can leave him on that route because you can't press it or anything like that. Has that little inside release there, but I mean, you can put him on a zig route if you're just looking to have kind of a flat with McKissick and then like a flat with Samuel, something like this. You can run it and try to dial something up that way. He had B open, you really had the other side open as well. But I just like to include this just so you have just C routes default on the field stock you can go to. I mean, just kind of feeding Scary Terry. I don't know why he didn't jump there for me, but to get the idea there, we have man beating routes on pretty much every single play here. We do have the option route here, the stick and nod route here. Actually, they're all the man beating routes mainly are from Samuel, so that is going to be your best route runner. You're going to want to have eventually, if we ever get route tech in Mutt, that's going to want to be your route tech guy, things like that. But you have corner routes as well to go on ahead and attack man coverage. For now, you can see just hit it underneath. Still got under pressure, but pass lead it down, try to come back to the ball, especially with these bigger receivers that everybody loves to use. We'll try to streak them this time. These bigger receivers everybody loves to use. Love to see it. I mean, go up and go get it. That's really the scheme, though, guys. I rambled a lot through this one just to get through these plays here and explain all the different concepts. It's a lot to take in whenever you have five guys going out on routes. Takes a lot of explaining to go through each concept because you want to have a purpose to each route, and you have 5 guys going out every single time. All 4 of these plays, 5 guys are going out on routes mostly. So we're doing something to everybody. But that is the scheme. That is your all-out passing attack at a gun empty DC in this Commander's playbook here. Hope you guys liked it. Appreciate everybody's liking the video, subscribing on the channel, commenting down below, all that good stuff. And yeah, with that, hope to catch you next one. Later.